What's up, everybody? Morning. I'm the Charm. Welcome to Charm Fantasy. I'll be sharing my rankings and tips, hopefully to help you win your fantasy leagues, compete in them, you know, what have you. Today I'll be doing my running back rankings and tier list. I did not make the tier list. I'm just now kind of looking at it. I don't know what all backs are on there. Looks like there's a couple I wouldn't even have included. We'll see. We'll get this going and get you guys out of here. All right, thanks for watching. All right, so number one, Bijan, super easy, done, S tier. I mean, he's got the work in Atlanta. There's nothing else to say. Number two, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's like, it wouldn't surprise me if he was the number one running back this year. If something were to happen to David Montgomery, for sure, Gibbs probably overtakes the number one spot super easy. But while Montgomery's there, that might kind of reel him back in just a little bit. All right, number three, in the same tier. Oh God, I'm gonna upset a lot of people right here probably. Devon Achane. Him in Miami, I feel like he's got potential to be the number one back as well. Obviously, kind of his health to his health. There's a lot that goes into it, but assuming he's good for the season, then I don't see how he's not the number three running back, if not pushing to be a little bit further, because I could see the Dolphins outscoring the Falcons easy, maybe the Lions. We don't really know what we're getting with the Lions with the new coordinator, so that's to be seen. Number four. Number four is going to be. Oh, I really want to do Genty. My rankings, I have Saquon ahead of Genty, but I've been battling with this for a couple weeks. I think I'm going to go. Oh, man. Need to flip a coin on this one. Yeah, I'm going Genty. If I'm in a draft, my pick comes up. Genty and Barkley are there. I'm picking Genty hands down. Man, I watched him last year in college. He's a freak of nature. I mean, obviously, so is Saquon Barkley. So are a lot of these guys. I mean, that's why they're on the list. But then watching him in the preseason, he's a lot more physical than I was thinking he was going to be, which is a good thing. He's not scared to get in there and fight for yards and push a pile, so he's up there. He's going to get a ton of work. Him and Brock Bowers are going to carry that team. Jacoby Myers asking for a trade. Who knows if that gets done? It's probably just a contract dispute that he's trying to get some money. They should be fine. Genty's up there. All right. And number five will be Barkley. My problem with this is I don't want to put him in the same tier, but I have to. Historically, when a running back has as many touches as he had 400 and whatever it is, however many yards. Whenever running backs have that kind of work, there's a pretty steep decline the next year. He's a different animal. We are in a day and age to where sports medicine is probably, it's the best it's ever been. So maybe he can kind of buck that trend, but Madden cover, and that always throws me off. Say what you will, but that one kind of throws me off. I put him in the S tier. If he is good to go and healthy all year long, hands down should be an S tier. Probably, this group of five right here, I would be thrilled to have any of the five. Here we go with number 6, First running back in A tier, Christian McCaffrey. If I know that McCaffrey is good, he's S tier. Last year, before the season, I'm pretty sure Shanahan said something like, "Oh, if we had a game tomorrow, he'd play." And this was like early in the preseason or whatever. And then I think he went to IR. Then he comes back for a game or two or whatever it is. And then he's out the whole rest of the year. Just a nightmare. Oh, he's got tendonitis. Oh, he's got this. That's not just going to go away. I don't think you can just ease him into the role. Because it's not like next year he's going to be 100%. So it's not like they can just, give him a light workload until the playoffs or until next year, whatever it is. Every snap he takes, every rep he takes is going to be taking more and more and more and more off his lifespan, NFL lifespan. God, how much does he have left? I hope he has a lot. The man's insane. I love watching the guy play. A little bit too risky for my liking. I don't think I could take him. I can't take him above any of these five, obviously. And I still struggle with him here, but I feel like you're kind of taking that shot that he's healthy all year long. And if he's healthy all year long, you just blew it out of the water. You got a steal. Great job. All right, so next running back is Josh Jacobs. He's up there. Green Bay. Really run heavy last year. A little bit more run heavy than everyone kind of anticipated. Josh Jacobs is phenomenal. So he's got great workload, great volume. Volume's what you want. No competition for starting reps. If he's good to go, he's on the field. That's just kind of how it is. They did draft Matthew Golden in the first round. I don't think that means they're just going to air it out all of a sudden and Josh Jacobs not going to mean anything. I think they just need a true alpha number one. Is it Golden? I don't know. It sure seems like they love him, and he could be. Hopefully he is. But, yeah, Josh Jacobs is still their workhorse. They're gonna try to get a lead. They're gonna play some defense. They're gonna run the ball. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for. He's got great touchdown potential as well. So, I love Jacobs here. Jonathan Taylor is next. If we can find him, there we go. With Daniel Jones starting, I really like it because he's not going to be vulturing near as many touchdowns as Anthony Richardson would be. I'm not sure how good the offense is going to be regardless, but he's a workhorse. He's going to get a ton of volume, and he's very talented. So we're looking at a pretty good setup for a great season, and he's a guy that can deliver. Next running back is going to be Derrick Henry. Derrick. Henry. Where are we at? There we go. Oh, he's just old. And he's huge. Just a physical specimen. I steered away from him last year. It burned me. I feel like I had a great value on him last year, and I passed it up just because I was scared of the injury, which then I'm like, oh, Saquon and Christian McCaffrey, same thing. Could be the same thing, which I don't expect them to necessarily be injured. McCaffrey's injury scare, that one kind of gets me. Barkley, it's just the decline in efficiency. I don't know if it's the wear and tear that kind of sets in, fatigue, whatever it is. Other teams start keying in on it. There's no telling what's going on with that. But with Derrick Henry, you can know exactly where he's going to be and what, hey, inside zone to the right. And he's still going to make a 90-yard touchdown. The dude is insane. He's too fast for how big he is. It doesn't make any sense. But that age and the size, just having that size, I feel like, but I mean, he really takes care of his body. So obviously that's why I kind of put him back here. But, and he's going to get touchdowns, which is great. I mean, you have a 4th and short or a goal line carry. I don't know who else you would possibly want other than Jalen Hurts. But I mean, the man's insane. So he kind of earns a spot here in the A tier. Next up in the A tier is going to be Bucky Irving. Now, Bucky last year as well. Where are we going here? Bucky as well. I kind of avoided last year. I mean, obviously a rookie running back. I liked him at Oregon, but like there's certain teams that are great in college, and then some of the players kind of come out, and it doesn't necessarily translate to an NFL offense. I wasn't really sure about Bucky. Knew he was really good. Knew I liked him. I also didn't get the chance to draft him. I think I think he went pretty early, so I think some people were onto him. But man, he's just so good. I remember early in the season watching him play. I was like, man, he's good. But like, yeah, he gets a couple touches here and there. Defense is tired from chasing Rashad White around. Bucky comes in, exploits that. Well, then late in the season when he really starts getting some work and running as the RB1, you're like, oh, this dude is good. Like, he's just good. So I got him right behind Derrick Henry, still in the A tier. Next back, which also still in the A tier. Oh my God, is that right? Yep, that's right. We're gonna go Chase Brown. This one will be super quick. Watch the Bengals play. He's involved in the running game. He's involved in the passing game. He pass blocks really well. He's a safety valve for Joe Burrow when things are breaking down. He's in the game all the time. Last I checked, their defense didn't necessarily get better, so the defense is still god-awful. Their offense is still insanely good, so he's going to get a ton of volume. He's going to be in the game. He's going to have a ton of opportunity, and he should capitalize with that. Next running back is going to be Kyren Williams. Do we start a new tier or not? Let's see. Man, I really like the volume he gets with the Rams. We're going to go... All right, we're going Kyren in the A tier. Last back in the A tier. Hopefully Stafford's good. It seems like he's kind of getting prepared to get into the season. Man, you have a back injury, a disc injury. That would freak me out. I'm sure McVay loves that. But he gets a ton of volume. He's not the most efficient with his touches, but he gets the touches. And if you're chasing volume, which you should be doing in fantasy football, he's the volume king. And sometimes it doesn't even make sense. But he gets the work. He should be capitalizing on it. I don't know that he's really got a whole lot of competition. I don't think Blake Corum or Jarquez Hunter is going to be taking too much from him. So he's right there in the A tier, just on volume alone. Next running back, Alvin Kamara. Oh my God, not Alvin Kamara. I just read that and said that out loud. Take that back. Omarion Hampton. And where is Omarion. There he is. And he's going to be in the B tier. I so badly want to put him in the A tier, but I can't. He looked good in college. He looked good in the preseason. Najee getting hurt, whatever happened there. I've heard about 20 different stories on what happened. Regardless, they're coming out now saying, oh, Najee could be good for week 1, which is wild to me. How could a dude that just got to the team, I think is just now able to practice, going to be ready for a game, which playing running back's not, insane, but there is a lot to know. He's an excellent pass blocker, so, them saying, hey, he's going to be good to play week 1. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be taking work from Omarion Hampton. It could just mean, hey, we're in an obvious passing down Najee. No one gets to Herbert, and he's been really good at that in his career. So, but still, yet for a back that does not miss games, great in pass protection. Pretty sure he's been a 1,000-yard rusher every single year. That's a excellent back to get work. He hasn't necessarily done anything to lose work. So we'll see. They might just kind of feather in a little bit of both and kind of see what they got. I think Omarion Hampton is going to run away with it when he gets the opportunity. If Najee was to miss time early in the season, I think that would have really hurt his chances. But hurt Najee's chances to take some of that. But with him playing, they could see, like, oh, we have this little safety blanket here. We don't have to force Omarion into the starting role. We can kind of ease him in. I would rather them just throw him in there, let him go, spill him with Najee. But, we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Next, we got James Cook. James Cook got his contract. Buffalo should still be scoring points. They got a great defense. I expect they'll be leading a decent amount of games. So he's going to get the volume. How much does Ray Davis kind of take from him? I don't know. That's yet to be seen, but I think he's their number one for sure. He'll be getting the work. Josh Allen does kind of limit his touchdowns a little bit. So that's why he's down in the B tier. Next up's Kenneth Walker. And this one, oh man, I feel like I'm so wrong on this one. This one I'm not confident with. When I put it up on the board, I don't like it at all. I keep hearing more and more about Charbonnet. Of course, I was last year as well, and then it was Kenneth Walker's team the second he was healthy. Even though Charbonnet would be just a monster out on the field. So he's going to stay there. That's where I got him for right now. Obviously, I adjust my rankings all season long. So we'll kind of see how that goes from here. Next up might be a little controversial. Breece Hall. Getting a lot of hate right now. Justin Fields doesn't do this, Justin Fields this, Justin Fields that, whatever. This guy is a freak of nature. He is so good. I think people forget kind of how good this guy can be. Regardless of what a quarterback does or what a coach does or whatever, when you have a player like this, you will try to get them the ball in the scenarios that they excel in. Why wouldn't you? So I feel like he is good enough to earn his targets, earn his plays, and I think he can do some great things with them. However, with all the concerns, it could be a pretty poor offense. They might not score a ton of touchdowns. he might not get 70 catches like he's had in the past, or however many catches he's had in the past. I think he's still going to do pretty good. I don't think they're going to shy away from using him. They shouldn't. He's great. So he's going to sit right there. Man, it feels so weird to have these two here. They're a little iffy, but we'll see. Next up, Chuba Hubbard. He's going to also be in the B tier. Proved that he could handle the snaps, catch the ball, run the ball, put himself in there blocking. I think he kind of solidified himself as the guy. Drafting Trevor Etienne, I don't know if that necessarily matters. Brought in Rico Dowdle. I think that's more of a, like, one guy can't be on the field the whole game, so you gotta have somebody else. So I think that's where that's at. But the volume should be there. The Panthers, I think, could be a little bit better than people are giving them credit for. Now that they go out and make the playoffs, I don't know about all that, but I feel like they're a little bit better than people think they are. He should be really good. He's their number one, so we'll see how that goes. Next up, James Conner. Where is old James Conner? He's going to be in the B tier as well, strictly because he's just the guy in Arizona. He's legit the guy. I've got Trey Benson in a couple dynasty leagues. Love the guy. Want him to be the guy. But James Conner, he's so good for what he does. So I don't know. He has done nothing to lose snaps. So he's going to be there. He's going to be good. And they're going to run the ball. And he's going to get the goal line work. So I think Connor's a great pick for right there. Alvin Kamara will be next. This one scares the hell out of me. Oh, God. The Saints scare me. They could be really bad. But also, Kamara could be their best offensive player. Him and Olave. I mean, Shaheed's not bad as well, but easiest offensive weapon to get the ball to as well. Alvin Kamara, you can hand it to him, you can toss it to him, you can flip it to him, you can snap it to him if you want to. He should have a lot of volume. I'm pretty sure he's under contract for another 2 years. I should probably look some of this up instead of just making it up on the spot, which you won't research it anyways. But I'm pretty sure he's under contract for at least another 2 years or something or other. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. But he's the volume king in New Orleans, and he's so good. You watch Saints games, and it's like sometimes he's the only player doing anything, and he's winning the game. So he's a phenomenal athlete. He should be up there in the B tier. Next up. Oh, gosh. Man, I'm looking at my rankings again, and I think I got stuff wrong. It is going to be it's Travion Henderson. The man looks so good. Just watch him play. Watch him play. I think what really got people was at Ohio State, he wasn't the clear lead back, and he could never just take over a backfield. Well, I feel like they also had multiple good options, especially with Judkins being there that last year. You're not just going to let it be a one-man show. You want to make your offense as hard to cover, so you want all these threads out here, like we can do all of this, as opposed to, we've got these things we can do. No, now you've got all these things, depending on which back's in the game. It's smart coaching to utilize the athletes that you have, but he's so good, and I think because he didn't get that opportunity, not a lot on tape because of it. And then Judkins had a brilliant playoff run, which I think just kind of overshadowed. Just like, oh, he's clearly the better one, which he could be, but I don't know. Travion looks so good. Could be the second coming of a Jahmyr Gibbs. Time will tell. Right now, I got him in the B tier. I think he should be pretty good. I'm gonna start flying through these. This is going a lot longer than I thought it was gonna go. Next up, we got David Montgomery. I mean, clearly great running back. Gets some goal line work. He's gonna have touchdowns. Doesn't necessarily have the volume. He can't catch passes. If anything were to happen to Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery to the moon. Aaron Jones. Oh, does it start the next tier? Actually, I missed one. We're going to go R.J. Harvey. R.J. Harvey's the last one in the B tier. I don't know that the J.K. Dobbins signing really hurts Harvey as bad as some people think it did. There are also other people that are really high on R.J. Harvey. I don't know that I'm that high on him, but I do think the volume he could have, the looks he could get, I think he deserves to be in this spot. And he's got tremendous upside. So, next up, C tier, Aaron Jones. They talk so much about Jordan Mason. That freaks me out. Doesn't seem like he's the number one. It's more of a 1A, 1B, which to me is like a 2A, 2B, because if you're using two backs, you don't have a number one. Minus the lines. So disregard that. Next up, Tony Pollard. Really, I think Pollard probably could be better than Jones, but just based on how much better I think the offense will be in Minnesota than it will be in Tennessee, Pollard will be behind him. But still really good. DeAndre Swift, I almost guarantee I'm too high on DeAndre Swift. Just kind of seeing where I had him at my rankings. I don't know. Maybe that's about right. We'll see. He's got potential. I feel like he's better every year than his stats show. I watch him play, and it's like two different people suit up for certain games, which kind of weirds me out. But next up, Jaylen Warren. Could be good. I think he just got a contract this morning. So good for him. Next up, we're going Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco could be way wrong on. He could need to be a lot higher on this list. We'll see how the season goes. If he's truly their workhorse, then I think a lot of people are too low on him. But if it's a committee approach, like it seems like it is, and what it has been, which the injuries last year maybe kind of forced that hand. But we'll see. Next up, Caleb Johnson. Still in the C tier. The Steelers' backfield's kind of iffy for me right now. We'll kind of see how that goes. We're going to fly through the rest of these. Tyrone Tracy, he's up there until Scatterboo can prove that he can be healthy or be on the field, then Tracy's got to be up there. He's going to be getting a lot of volume. Next up, Tank Bigsby. Whether he stays in Jacksonville or gets traded, obviously depending on where he gets traded to, but I think he's probably the best back in Jacksonville for the time being. It seemed like he was the best last year, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Right behind that, I got Travis Etienne. If Tank Bigsby were to leave, Etienne's going to look brilliant. Maybe Bashal Tutin steals a little bit from him at some point. But if Bigsby's there, I think eventually it's like, oh, just Tank's better. Or if he gets traded, I think Etienne, at least for the year, continues what he's got going on. Next up, I got Quinshawn. They're saying they're close to getting something done. He could return to the field or practice or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the best situation, but that's kind of where we're at. We can only go off what we know. I know I should probably put him down in a D tier, but the second I do that, he's going to sign a contract, play in the first game, and have 200 yards. So we're just going to throw him there. Talent-wise, I think he should be there. Brian Robinson behind that. McCaffrey's backup. at this point. So if anything were to happen with McCaffrey, Brian Robinson would be good. It's not like he's going to replace the production and replace the fantasy points, but he's going to replace the position. So he'll be getting a lot more volume, a lot more opportunities. His floor definitely rises. I don't think the ceiling of McCaffrey is the ceiling for Brian Robinson. So that's why he's a little bit further down, because even if he were to hit, we've still got issues. Javonte Williams, I don't know what to think about the Dallas Cowboys backfield. I love Javonte Williams. Some people kind of fell out of love with him after the injury. I still love the guy. Dude was a beast in Denver before the injury. I just don't think every knee injury is different. I think maybe he came back a little bit slower. If he can be the Javonte Williams from Denver before the injury in Dallas, then he's damn near an A tier guy for me. He was so good, especially being in somewhere like Dallas. He could be phenomenal. Ramondre will be next. Should be getting work. Fumble issues. So if he can fix the fumble issues, I just don't feel like he moves up. I think Trevion is going to take over that backfield sooner than later. And once he does, I feel like maybe Ramondre drops a little bit. Last one in the C tier. Oh, nope. I got another one in the C tier. Zach Charbonnet and Jordan Mason. So Charbonnet, obviously, I feel like, if anything happens to Kenneth Walker, unlike the whole Brian Robinson not filling McCaffrey's shoes, this is a Charbonnet would definitely fill Kenneth Walker's shoes. And who knows where it'd be. Like, that'd be an open-ended. Like, who knows where the ceiling's at? We'd kind of have to see that. But if not, even with Kenneth Walker healthy, Charbonnet gets work. He's going to be good. I feel like it's the same way with Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones. Them talking about them being a 1A, 1B, that's where we're at with the... obviously, if something happens to either of them, the other one will probably move up a tier. But we can't predict injuries, nor do we want injuries to happen. But starting with the D tier, we got Tajay Spears, great running back, playing behind Tony Pollard, hurt right now, so that doesn't help. J.K. Dobbins be next. I would love to see J.K. Dobbins be good. I just don't know. He's had so many injuries. Maybe he just gets a lighter workload. We'll kind of see how that goes, but I love the guy. Joe Mixon. I don't know if this dude's playing this year. It seems pretty sketchy the way they have it going right now. I don't know what I trust, but yeah, definitely in the D tier. If he were healthy and I knew he was healthy, he'd probably easily be in the B tier. Actually, he definitely would be in the B tier easily. So who knows? Rachaad White. People sleep on Rachaad White. I don't know why. He's good. He's good. So people just forget about him. But he's pretty good. Next up, I've got Cam Scatterboo. I'm not the biggest fan, but I hear a lot of stuff about his metrics and this and that. So I've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I would love to be able to say, I was right. But, we'll see. For now, we're going to throw him there. See what we got. Jaden Blue. Back to the Dallas backfield. I don't know who's the starter. I don't know who's going to play more snaps. I don't know if someone's a passing down guy, if someone's a pass block guy, if someone's a running down guy. I don't know. Jaden Blue, I thought was brilliant in Texas. If he's the number one back in Dallas and it's a workhorse type situation, he's easy B tier. Easy B tier. But we'll see kind of how that plays itself out. I am way too low on Austin Eckler. I just realized that. Eckler's probably a C tier guy. Or the first of the D tier guy? Come on. We'll go Eckler. Yep. we'll go Eckler there. Should be the lead back in Washington for now, other than old Bill, old Jacory Bill. So we'll see. Next up, Najee. Like I was saying earlier, doesn't miss games, goes for 1,000, pass blocks well, does everything decent, except light off fireworks. So he could be the guy. We'll see. Not the guy, but he could be a guy. Next up, old Bill himself. I was onto this guy way pre-draft. I watched a lot of his tape, and I'm like, this guy's good. He's a little older for a rookie than you would really want, but he's good. He's got good film, does good stuff. They also have got that other, oh my God, what is his name? Martinez, maybe. That also, Rodriguez, that looks great as well. So you got Eckler and then these two guys. Who knows what the split's going to be? I like Jacory or Bill, whatever. I hate that nonsense. Next up, Ray Davis. Ray Davis doesn't get enough volume to really be super impactful. He's going to have a game here or there that you're just like, oh man, I should have played him, but I don't think you can put him in your lineups at any times. Where else are we at? Trey Benson. Obviously, if anything happens to James Conner, Trey Benson's going to be probably just filling in with his shoes right there where he's at in the B tier. And I'd be in love with that because I got Benson on my teams. Tyler Algier. I'm wrong with this one. Maybe. I mean, he's obviously Bijan's backup. He's not going to obviously fill in to here. I think he'd be more of a B-level guy. I'm just not a fan of what he does with his opportunities. I don't think he's terrible, but he's not like a different level kind of athlete. Next guy in my rankings isn't even on the list. Next guy, Ollie Gordon's not even on here, which is wild that they have Devin Neal on here and not Ollie Gordon. Once again, I didn't make this list. I'm just kind of going with what I got. Dylan Sampson, he could be good. Who knows what's going on with the Browns running back room? Really, I don't know why Quinshon's so high up there. That's just an oversight on my part. I haven't adjusted it. I got through with most of my drafts already, so I kind of got lazy with this. I'm trying to get myself back into it. This will give me a reason to keep them updated. Where else are we at? Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen should realistically be... oh my gosh. Oh yeah, definitely before Cam Scatterboo. I would do that before Cam Scatterboo. We're going to do that. I know I'm changing a lot of stuff right now. Jerome Ford. He's up there. Nick Chubb. I mean, he at least makes the list, but there's not much more we got. Justice Hill, Devin Neal, Brashard Smith, Zach Moss. I don't need to put him on the list. I feel like I'm happy with what this is right here. Nick Chubb being the last guy. I just have heard so many reports that he has zero burst left in him. Hopefully it's wrong. To see a guy so dominant just get ruined by an injury late in the career, 2 injuries, whatever it is, it sucks. I'd like to see him be good again. He's got a great opportunity right now. We'll see. Hopefully he can just be a monster in Texas. That would surprise me. I think that surprised a lot of people. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm out. Good luck in your leagues. Hopefully if you have any drafts left, you crush them. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Also live stream on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Feel free to catch me live. Ask me any questions you got. I'll answer them on stream or whatever. You can message me, whatever it is. I can talk football all day long. Don't hesitate to reach out. Let me know if I'm dead wrong on any of this in the comments. Have a great day. Peace.